Inspired by math, inspired by our great mathematicians. We'll discuss about another beautiful number which most haven't even heard about, self numbers, the ones you can't create. Now, this concept, mind blowing concept, comes from self taught genius Dr. Kaprekar, a teacher from India who didn't work at big universities but still discovered patterns that astonished the math world. He looked at numbers like they were puzzles. Yeah, what if numbers just can't be made by others? And that's how self numbers were born. What if some numbers just appeared on their own? Not because of addition, not because of multiplication, not even because of subtraction. They simply cannot be made by another number. These are the mysterious self numbers which we are going to discuss. A self number is a number that cannot be created by this formula. The formula is n plus sum of the digits of n. If a number is created by this formula, then we call it a generated number. But if no number can be created, it is a self number. To give you an example, let's take the number 21. Now, 21 can be created from the number 15. 15 plus its digits 1 and 5. So 15 plus 1 is 16, 16 plus 5 is 21. So 21 is not a self number, it is a created number. Now try to create number 20. Well, go through all the iterations, take up different numbers and see. Can you get 20? Well, if you begin with 10, then 10 plus the only digits there are 1 and 0. That gives you 11. 11 will give you 11 plus 1, which is 13. 12. 12 will give you 12 plus 1 plus 2, right? Which is 15. And similarly, you get all these numbers as shown here on the screen, but 20 is skipped. Well, 20 is one of our self numbers, which has 20 is one of our self number which ends with 0, and it is the only self number ending with 0, a multiple of 10. So look at this visual and see how these self numbers are being created. Try to create your own self numbers or test whether a number is a self number or a generated number. That will be an interesting exercise. Here are the self numbers under 100: 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 20, 31, 42, 53, 64, 75, 86, 97, and so on. You will notice amongst the self numbers, we have the initial odd numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, but not the even numbers. Now, can you tell me how are these even numbers generated? By our formula, n plus digits in n. Well, 1 digit in 1 is 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2. Similarly, 2, 2 plus 2 is 4, 3 plus 3 is 6, 4 plus 4 is 8, 5 plus 5 is 10. So all the even numbers are generated by adding the number by itself, especially the one digit number, right? So the odd numbers all become self numbers from 1 to 9, as just we saw. It is indeed a very interesting case. So, self numbers show us that not everything in math is built by formulas. Some numbers just stand alone, quietly resisting being created. They remind us that in math, just like in life, sometimes being different is what makes you unforgettable. It's your turn now. Can you find the next three self numbers after 100? Here's a bonus question for you. Write a short story about a number that no one could generate. What would it say about itself? Kaprekar didn't follow the usual path. He followed his questions. So, the next time you wonder about a weird number, you might be the next to discover a hidden pattern. Want to explore more such mysterious numbers? Dive into Inspired by Math, a journey through legends, logic, and hidden patterns. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more curious math. Thank you and have a great day.